Yeah, what's your 20?
I'm passing the 158 right now. Well, 158 mile marker. Coming down by the scale.
No, alright. Yeah, I can hear you in stereo now with these headphones.
Yeah, I can't believe those little earbuds make a world of a difference.
I got my volume down to like 3.
At 10.4.
Jake, yeah, are you on the road? What are you doing?
How about it, Dave?
Go ahead.
Where are you at?
The light and the Y up here.
I thought you would have been long gone.
Nah, negative. Where are you going?
Allentown.
That's right. Where's he at? He was supposed to be right behind.
Who?
Your brother.
I don't know. I saw him pulling out. He shouldn't be too far behind you.
At 10-4. Where are you going to pick up the trailer at? Down in Carlisle?
Yeah, I gotta go to Carlisle first, back up here, then Jessup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta find that place down there in Carlisle once I get heading down that way.
So, did you see him, Gate?
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Mark said you could add about 10 miles to your distance if I got headphones on.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Do they filter out noise better or something?
No, but when you were up at the 170, down in the bottom of that valley up there, I heard you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have heard you with the speaker.
Wow.
Yeah, these headphones are crazy, dude.
And you said you only paid 99 cents for them.
Yeah, Dollar Tree.
I figured you had some like high-end like Bose like stereo headphones or something.
Nah, these are cheap 99-cent headphones.
Break.
Go ahead, break.
Where are you guys at? I'm listening to you loud and clear. I'm up the 156.
I'm down here by the split, about a mile north of the split on a skinny road. I'm not sure where he's at.
81, okay. 81 south there is right across from Pickle Park. I'm at the 91 on the turn.
Yeah, I just passed 155 and a half.
I just heard somebody say they're at the 91 on the turnpike. They could hear me.
Yep, I can hear you. I didn't hear them, but I'm hearing you just fine. 156 over 1.
Yeah, I hear everybody. I got some real good ears on this thing.
Hey, Scott, I'm just coming past the 155 right now, the Dorrance exit.
Copy the 155.
Thanks for the break.
Yeah, go ahead, break.
No, I just said thanks for the break.
Oh, not a problem, anytime. quiet out here, so it's nice to get some chit-chat out here.
Who worked on that radio?
My radio or the driver that's back behind me down by the scale house?
Your radio.
My radio, this was worked on by Fine Tune CB Shop. Technician's name, he goes by Hard Drive 163 out of New Mexico.
Damn, what a coincidence. That's the same guy that worked on this radio.
10-4.
Yeah, I don't get to hear those kinds of radios out here this too often.
That sounds good, driver.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure Mr. Stein started up at Staten Island this morning, so he probably won't be a little bit later on in the morning. He's another driver out here with a radio done by the same guy.
Yeah, I bumped into him the other day.
That's 10-4.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure I'll be able to hear you all the way down to your exit down there at the 107.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, these headphones are going to make a big difference.
Another great achievement in a truck driver's life is CB works.
Yeah, it's easy finding a guy that's good at tuning a CB anymore.
That's a big achievement when you could be the first guy to know about the road shutdown and you jump off.
They don't spend no time with their children. They don't spend no time at home with their wife, but they got a grand old super duper CB radio.
Shit, my kids are in bed right now, and I'll be home before they get up for school.
And I just started at midnight, and I go home to my family every night. I'm local.
Hey, I'm local. I sleep in my own bed every day.
Hey, you coming down to help your ass?
Yeah, it's funny. That guy over on the turnpike heard me. That's crazy. I'm further away now than I was when I was up in Freeland.
Here he goes again, patting himself on the back for what a great CB he has.
It ain't the radio, it's the technician. The technician gets all the credit.
I don't know where you're running there, but it's awful clear.
Every radio that comes out of that shop, they all sound the same.
Another successful trucking career. I got a big CB radio. My career is successful now.
I wouldn't call it big. This is actually the smallest station in the nation. It's about the same size as a Cobra 25.
I just want to sit on channel 19 and brag about it. Oh, I'm over here in the middle of Hazelton. I can hear fine. If they weren't bragging second, they'd go to another channel where nobody could hear him but the one guy he's talking to.
Hey, where'd you get off to, Jason?
I'm coming up on the 148/9.
Copy the 148/9.
Yeah, put you about a half a mile ahead of your back door here.
10-4.
This thing coming in decently or what? It's straight out of the box. I put it in last summer.
Leave it alone. Right out of the box beats 99% of what's out there.
There used to be a place, one of the truck stops in Syracuse, local even. They moved out of there. I have no goddamn clue where the CB shop is anymore. Get peaked and tuned or anything.
Yeah, don't let anybody east of the Mississippi touch your radio, and you'll be doing real good.
Yeah, your radio sounds really good. I wouldn't even let anyone touch it. I just run it the way it is.
Sounds like a plan to me.
As long as I can hear that stock radio 30 miles away, you're doing good.
Love with them a long time ago.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, believe it or not, that Cobra 29 will talk an easy 10-15 mile radius. Just most of these guys out here got shitty radios and shitty ears that they're not going to hear you. But I could tell you, you could go a good 10-15 miles away from me and you and I could still chit-chat back and forth without an issue.
Believe it or not, one of the best goddamn little radios I ever had was a 23-channel GE. That son of a bitch, it talked almost 20 miles up over the hill. Back in the late 70s, mind you, you know.
Yeah, that other guy going southbound, he's got a Cobra 29, and I can hear him all the way down there to exit 107 from up here by the split with this little Cobra 29. And that's in a Kenworth with a 4-foot fire stick.
I put a K1 on this thing. That's pretty much what I had when I started with it. I was on my way to Massachusetts last summer. I hit 3 turkeys. Took my goddamn antenna right off.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Didn't hurt the truck, so yeah, I was a happy camper. Yeah, I just replaced it with what was on it before, and seems to be doing good.
Yeah, it sounds better than most.
Who did the work on that radio, man? That thing sounds good.
You talk about this one?
10-4.
Fine-tuned CB shop.
20 on that.
Lordsburg, New Mexico, but he's not really open to the public. You kind of got to contact him. You can look him up on YouTube, but he does strictly mail order.
Yeah, copy that. That thing sounds real good.
Yeah, there's another guy going southbound. He's got a radio done by the same guy.
Copy that.
Where'd you get off to, Jason?
I'm coming by the 145/2 right now.
Yeah, you're still blowing out my eardrums.
I'll let the 141 going southbound if it's any help.
Copy the 141 going southbound. I got a good copy on you.
Oh yeah, I hear you loud and clear, no problem.
Hey, Jason, if he's running your front door, he's going to freak out when I can hear you at the 107.
Sure, I'll get my turn. Just going by the 144/5. Break 19, anybody copy this radio?
Your radio's working.
How's the sound, driver?
Sounds good. Leave it alone. Nice and crystal clear.
Southbound 157.
Is that you coming up the left lane there with the dry van?
Southbound 157.
Yes, sir.
What's going on at the 157?
Nothing. I just asked for a 20 there. I'm trying to see if I'm getting out with this very well, you know?
Yeah, I'm down here about a mile north of the split. I can hear you just fine.
Mile north of the split, 80-81 split.
Yeah.
God damn. You sure you're not farther north than that?
100% sure. I'm literally 1 mile north of the split.
What split are you talking about? The 81, 78? Or near 6 miles.
80-81 split.
Okay. Got a lot of power there, driver right now.
I don't know about a lot of power, but I do have a decent antenna system.
Yeah, your base unit?
No, I'm in a Chevy.
That's what if I'm getting out like that. Yeah, me too. Chevy sin bin. That's the best WR.
Oh, you were the guy that was in the van that blew by me.
Heard it. Yes, sir. That would be me.
Oh, okay. I was in the Kenworth with the dump bucket behind me.
Gotcha.
Is that the guy that commutes from Pottsville every day?
Syracuse. No, that'd not be me, driver.
Oh, okay. It's got a lot of echo going on, but I can understand what you're saying.
Okay. See what I can do about that.
Are you running for antennas?
One exit. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine.
Go. Yeah, that's a good deal. Southbound bucket.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, who do we got there?
My real name's Jason, but I go by Stogie on the CB.
Gotcha, Stogie. Handles animal up here. Real name is Phil.
Copy that, animal. Yeah, that's Barefoot Cobra 29. That sounds really, really nice.
That's a Stogie 300 down there.
Yeah, who is it?
That big green Peterbilt out at the Mopla, come on.
Hey, what's going on there, legend? I haven't heard you in a long time.
I hear you. I must have passed you somewhere there. I was coming up 81 here, now we're heading out across 80.
Copy on heading across 80. Yeah, we must have missed each other. I'm southbound here on 81 at the 140 over 8.
258 over 2. Osler.
Where are you at?
Buffalo.
Oh, Roger. Status.
Where you at?
Just going under the split. Headed north.
Everybody's out here this morning.
How about it?
Well, that's what happens when you turn your radio on and talk. Instead of hiding behind the wheel, come on.
That doesn't happen much these day and age, huh?
Where's Pop at?
In bed.
Well, you ain't gonna make no money laying in bed.
Hey, Ruan, come on over. All right.
What did you say? You're headed to Buffalo?
Yeah, just outside of Center Lancaster.
Yeah, Roger. Where's Pops at?
At the house.
What the hell's he doing there?
Catching up on beauty sleep before working real hard.
about it, Animal? You still out there?
Gosh, Stogie.
Where'd you get off to now?
38 over 5.
Copy on that. Hey, Scott, do you still got a copy on him?
Yes, I do.
Stogie, where you at? I'm hearing this 107 exit, but...
Yeah, when I get off there at the 107 and I go up, like I'm heading towards Tower City there. It'd be southbound 209. I go up onto the mountaintop there, and right before you crest the hill, I hang a right, and there was an old coal strip mine back there, back in the day that is no more, and someone bought the land, and they're what they call reclaiming the land. It's basically I just take like organic stuff in there and dump off, and they take it and they bury it underground, and supposedly after about 8 years they're able to build on it then, you know, and they can sell the land off and build homes or business or whatever they want to do with it.
There's a long-term capital gain if I ever heard of one.
Yeah, that's going back to the 80s. I mean, the trucks have been going in there since the mid to late 80s, you know, and we're still going in there, and they're still not even close to having that filled in. So, I mean, they still got a long time of filling in there.
Driver, what's that stink down there at the 107?
The stink, that's actually down the road, maybe about a mile from where I go in at. That there, that's shit coming out of New York City from the sewer plant, and what they do with that there is they turn it into compost, and it gets sent out to different places where some places bag it and sell it, you know, and you can plant your flowers and stuff in it, or some of the local farmers buy it and spread it out in their field as like a fertilizer.
Thanks for your comeback. I know that's pretty raw down there some nights.
Well, it's basically what they do is when it goes into the sewer plant, all they do is pretty much press the water out of the shit, and they just load the shit right on, and then everything else from there is all natural. What's the word I want to use? It's all done naturally, basically. So they press all the piss water basically out of it. They load it in the back of a trailer, bring it out, dump it out here, and then they add wood chips and straw to it, and it basically self-cleans by heat, and it's all done by a thermometer. They stick a thermometer in it, and once the temperature starts dropping below a certain temperature, they actually have a special machine that kind of like windrows it, and they just keep rotating it. It takes about 7-8 weeks till it's actually, the smell's gone, and it's basically like natural dirt.
Hey, you're still hitting me at 4 bars.
Copy on the 4 bars. Yeah, I'm down here at the 135.5 right now.
Copy the 135.5.
34 over 2.
Animal said the 134 over 2.
I heard him.
I'm at the 129 over 4.
I heard the 129 over 4.
I ain't quitting out tonight. You put it up there pretty damn well there.
Well, my friend there, he's about the one right off the 151 there. That's the 80-81 split. So you figure from there to down where you're at, you know, it's what, how many miles?
Yeah, the ground being wet makes it a lot easier to hear, too.
Eastbound 235. If you got it on right there, you got a white Dodge in the hammer lane. He's smoking or joking or something because he's swerving all over the place.
So what's going on at the 235? Hey, Jason.
Yeah, go ahead.
What did that guy say about the 114/7?
I didn't hear that guy from the 114/7.
Oh, okay. I heard something, but I didn't know what he was talking about. He said something about southbound.
I didn't hear nothing either.
Unless you're picking up the 114/7 on the turnpike there, Scott, that's a good possibility. Sorry, at the mile mark 236 right now. You got a white Dodge 3/4 ton, I think it was, smoking and joking or something. I seen lights flashing inside your truck. They're swerving all over the place.
Yeah, I think you're right about the turnpike.
Yeah, because if he was here on 81, I would have heard him, because I'm down here passing the second set of scales here at the 132, and I would have heard that guy if he was down my way. Yeah, he almost hit me when he come by me. I think he was lighting a cigarette or something.
Well, you're doing pretty good, 20 miles with a big mountain in between us.
I'm coming up on the Frackville exit right down here. 1 mile to go to 125 right now.
Copy the Frackville exit.
You're sounding good, Frackville. Just gone by the 130/1. Scott, I was still picking you up too.
Yeah, you're just hitting me with 3 bars just now.
Are you a shop?
No, but I like to put other shops to the test and see what they're capable of doing.
10-4. I was just curious.
I've been to almost every shop in the country, so I know where the good ones are at and I know where the bad ones are at. Most of the good ones are dead.
This one was tuned by spark plugs out there on, out by New Stanton about 14 years ago. Break 19 for radio check.
Your radio's working.
You sound pretty good there, Radio Jack.
Thank you.
Where's New Stanton at?
Out there, end of the turnpike there, like out west towards Pittsburgh there on 76 and what is it, 70, 68, I don't know, out that way.
I'll copy that. What's the receive like with that thing?
I pick up pretty good.
You ever heard of Barefoot Cobra 29 45 miles away out of a Kenworth?
Can't say that I have.
You should do a Google search for the 45-mile Cobra 29.
I still got you at the 123/2.
Copy the 123/2.
123 sounded good. 102 went by 27/2.
I just run a little unit in.
Yeah, I'm just running a little Chinese radio. It's about the size of a Cobra 25.
Mine's Philippine.
Yeah, it's amazing. If you plug like stereo headphones into the jack on the back of the radio, you can hear a lot further.
Oh, I heard you there, perfect. I heard that perfect at 122/3. God, if you can still hear me, that was really weak at the 126/9.
Copy the 126/9.
That was better.
Of course, you're 20.
I heard it loud and clear, done at the 122.
I'm up here to about the 152 on a skinny road.
10-4.
That's a 30-mile putout between you and I.
And here it is at the 123, 143.
Driver, where are you located at?
I can hear you up here at the 161, driver, there at the 143.
Yeah, at the 143.6.
God.
Yeah.
He's right up off of the 152. He's at the 80-81 split.
And I got it real clear down here to 132/5.
Where are you at, Jason?
Down here at the 127/4.
You just hit me with 4 bars.
Copy on the 4 bars.
Not bad for having a Cobra class of 25, huh?
That Cobra 25's making the trip to the 152.
That's good. At least I can get out 20 miles.
I got real good ears on this thing. It's almost sickening how good this thing hears.
It's got to use that gun. You drivers are coming through here tomorrow, you're going to be that so wet, you know. Supposed to rain most of the day tomorrow.
That's what I heard. I also heard it was supposed to rain off and on today, too. I don't know if that's just going to be like the afternoon time or if that was going to start in the morning or what.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, yell out a mile marker once in a while.
All right, well, I'm coming
How about the 118 over
free right now.
100 Park?
Where's the bear at, bud?
4/4. How about that guy with the headphones? You hear that? The 118/4?
I can hear the 118/4.
I got you. I can hear you all the way down here. You're at the 154. Damn, we're putting out.
I'm at the 152.
There's Minersville 1.
Damn, 152. I guess my poor little radio doing better than I thought it was if I could pick you up.
Yeah, your radio just sounds real good, crystal clear.
Appreciate that. Just one of them little old junk Bearcats there, right? I bought about 5 years ago just to have something to listen to because mine tore up. And, hell, I never thought I could get past the hood of the truck with it.
I know a guy that just spent $400 on a vintage Cobra 138, and that little radio you got right there sounds 1,000 times better than that Cobra 138.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I gave like $99 for it about 5 years ago. Never done nothing to it but just stick it in here and screw the wires up and antenna up and let it go, right?
Yep, that thing's crystal clear. I wouldn't let anybody touch it.
Nice. All right, appreciate that. Thank you much.
What kind of radio is that you're talking on?
This one here?
Yes, sir.
It's one of them Bearcat 880s.
I bite. Alright, that's it.
Yeah, like I said, I was up in Michigan about 5 years ago, somewhere around there 4 years ago, and I got a Galaxy Pluto that's about 40 years old that I can't get nobody to fix for me, and I'd love to get it restored and put it back in here, but it quit working on me, and I needed a radio. I can't drive a truck without one, right? It's against my religion, so I had to buy this thing.
Yeah, I hear you, man. That's my major rule. You know, that's the first thing I turn on when I get in my truck.
That's the first thing that I turn on. That's the first thing that goes in the truck before clothes goes in the truck when I get a new truck.
Absolutely.
123. And
Hell, I even carry a spare with me.
2 years ago, we had 10 guys running for us, and
one of the rules in order to drive a truck for me was if I came across you and you didn't have a radio on, I put your ass walking right then and there. That radio had to be on at all times. You had to have a radio in that truck. That way, if some kind of emergency or something, you knew what was going around you, or if I needed to get a hold of you.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Like I said, I keep a spare just in case something happens to my main radio here.
That's it. That's exactly right. Yeah, I used to carry two of them with me, and I came across a kid one day that didn't have a radio and couldn't afford one. Of course, he was with one of the mega carriers, and I gave him the old Cobra that I had, and he put it up in there. I helped him buy an antenna, install it, and all that. The kid was overwhelmed and everything. He's like, I'm so thankful. What do I owe you? I said, I don't know. You don't owe me nothing. Just next time I come across you, make sure that radio's on.
That's it, man. Yeah, I got this striker.
Hey, Jason. Hey, try channel 15. Jason.
Scott,
Hey, yeah, where you at?
121 over 5.
Copy, the 121 over 5. Crystal clear. Yeah, I had bleed over going on.
What did you say? You got bleed over?
Yeah.
You want to try a different channel?
No, now, it's good now. I don't hear nothing. Somebody must be really close. I do have bleed over, but I'm sure they'll go away pretty quick. What was that?
I said that one guy that's way up in front of me, like another 5-6 miles, I said, he's still hears you down, he's all the way down by like the 114, and he still hears you talking.
Oh, that's cool. Are they up on 19? Hey, Jason.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are those guys still up on 19? Jason.
Hey, Scott, take it up to 1-6.
All right. You make it?
Absolutely. We've worked on everything all services. You know, we've got a big staff at the back with all the oscillators and all the glasses hooked up to it. So,
I got bleed over.
Oh, that's because this channel's perfectly quiet on my end.
Yeah, I got some bleed over going on. I can hear you talking though. Are those guys still up on 19? Those the ones that you were talking to? Hey, Jason. Yeah. Try text message. I got bleed over. Jason. Jason. Hey, Jason.
There you are. Yeah, this channel's really nice and quiet.
Alright, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you're giving me between a 3 and a 5 bars there, and I'm down here at the 117 and a half.
Copy the 117 and a half. You're hitting me with 3 bars.
Copy the 3 bars.
When you key... Oh, this is a bad channel for me, dude. Jason, pick a different channel.
How about it, Scott?
Yeah, I can't do channel 10, dude. I got some issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not even registering on my meter, but I can hear you.
Copy on that. I just passed the 116 over 4, the Minersville exit, so I'm going down in the hole now.
Copy the 116 over 4. Are those other guys that you were talking to, are they still on 19?
Hey Scott, probably your best bet now is to get up there towards your house and get above the 256 there by the pilot up on the top there. That's how we talked before, you know, when we went to the 107.
I'm further away right now.
Well, it puts you further away?
No, that would put me closer. I'm further right now.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I fully anticipate to be able to hear you the full 45 miles. Literally, as the crow flies.
Ah, okay. Copy.
That's the whole point of me being here instead of over there, is because over there it puts me closer. I want to try to be further away.
Ah, okay. I got you now.
Yeah, you're not even registering on my meter, but I can easily hear you. Yeah, these headphones, they make a big difference. Yeah, we're 44 minutes into it. I heard you say 114 over 5. Oh, I heard you say 114. I heard you say something about 114 and then 2 miles something. I don't know. Yes, I still have my headphones on.
Whoa, I'm coming past the 113, 113.
Copy the 113. I always hear you at the 112 also. How about it, Jason?
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
I hear you. Where you at?
Coming up on the 111 over 3. 111 over 3.
Copy the 111 over 3. Yeah, you're still sounding crystal clear. How about it, Jason?
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
Where are you at?
I'm coming past the 109 over 3.
I heard you say 109. 109 over 3, copy. Yeah, these headphones make a big difference. I wonder if you can hear me at the 108. Hey, Jason. Jason. How about it, Jason?
Yeah, go ahead, Scott. I'm down here at the 107. Can you hear me?
I can hear you at the 107. I can hear you just fine.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah,
Can you hear me down here at the 107?
I can hear you just fine down there at the 107 from the 152.
At 10 Ford. Yeah, you're not making signal on my radio, but I hear you loud and clear.
You're actually registering a bar, kind of flickering down there at the 107. Yeah, Mark's in suspense. Hey, Jason.
Good trick here, being able to talk 45 miles with no problem.
Copy the 45 miles. Yeah, Mark says you're a mud duck. Hey, Jason.
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
Mark says you're a mud duck.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah?
Alright, say what you just said again. I just went around past the fire company back here and I picked up some weird noise and it flushed you out, but now I'm back where there's nothing, so I'll have a good clear signal again.
Mark told me to tell you that you are a mud duck.
I know it. Just a little mud duck radio here out of a Kenworth W900, come on.
Yeah, you're not even registering on my meter, but I can hear you just fine with these headphones.
Yeah, same with you. I ain't getting nothing registering on my meter, but I still hear you perfectly fine.
I think Dave's going to be jealous knowing that he was the previous owner of that radio. Oh, you're heading on the road to your dump site? Yeah, we're at 56 minutes into this recording. Yeah?
I said I was turning off the street there and heading up the Mud Road here to go make my way back to where I go and dump.
I heard you say you're turning off the main street onto the mud road and heading on up to where you're going to go dump.
Yeah, man, Lord.
Just barely hear it, but I hear it.
Yeah, like I said, you're just coming through right above the noise level that I can hear what you're saying, but like I said, it's not even registering 1 bar of signal on my meter here.
Yeah, you're not registering anything on my meter, but I can hear you and understand you just fine.
Right.
I'm sure this is going to piss off all of Mike's customers.
Your recorder has the same set of ears as your headphone has?
I sure hope so.
I was going to say, I hope so too, because that was really slow and it ain't picking up what you and I are talking or hearing.
Yeah, that would really suck if I could hear you on the headphones, but my recorder can't pick you up. That would really suck. I would have wasted all this time. How long before you get to the dump site?
This mud road is probably at least 3.5 miles long that I have to travel up to get up to the dump site. But once I get up that way, I'll start pulling more elevation, and I'll be able to probably really give you at least something.
All right, well, I guess I'll sit here and wait until you get to your dump site and get situated.
Well, I just passed Mr. Stein. He just dumped his load on. He heads the opposite direction on the mud road here.
Oh, you said you just passed Mr. Stein?
Yeah, he was already in the dump. I just passed him here on the mud road. He's making his way out. He's going to start heading up north there.
Hey, did you tell Mr. Stein that you can hear me from the 152?
Hold on a second. I'll get him to come down here to 11.
All right.
Hey, Pop. My friend's all the way up at the 152, and we're talking back and forth down here. He wants to see if you can reach him and if you can receive him. Yeah, he's down here on channel 11. Hey, Scott.
Yeah. I can hear you.
Yelling up to you.
I don't hear Mr. Stein, but I hear you.
You don't hear Mr. Stein, but you hear me.
Yeah, I hear you just fine. You must have your antenna dialed in better than he does.
Well, I got a new piece of coax, Tom. I'll give you a brand new piece of coax. That'll fix your issue then. Well, maybe on a weekend or something, I can come over to your house and we'll put a new piece of coax in and I'll put my tuner on it and we'll get it all tuned in for you.
Hey, Jason.
We're dumped all all the way out to the dozer. Holy moly.
Jason,
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
is there anything you want to say to the CB radio Nazi?
Is there anything I want to say to the CB radio Nazi?
He'll be listening when I get this thing uploaded.
Oh boy.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
Just thought I'd check to see if I could still hear you.
Scott.
Yeah.
What did you say now?
Oh, I just wanted to check to see if I could still hear you.
Oh yeah, I'm still hearing you. I just must have been going in a little bit different direction than how I was facing you because I came around this one turn and I hear you just perfectly fine.
Yeah, you're doing real good in that truck, that noisy truck with your speaker, being able to hear me.
Oh yeah, I hear you perfectly fine. Like I said, you're not giving me any kind of signal because I'm not even getting any kind of signal with the noise floor. But when you key up, I get it amplifies the noise floor a little bit, but you talk right over it.
You're starting to hit me. I got a bar flickering on and off, like you're starting to register on my meter.
Yeah, he's up. There's like a little road right off of the 152 there. He's like right at the split of Route 80 and Route 81.
Yeah, I'm about a mile north of 80 and a mile west of 81.
He just said he's a mile north of 80 and a mile west of 81. Yeah, I just got this radio back from Mark finally, and we were just doing a recording. We finally met at the same time. He got off work right but as I was starting, so we've been chit-chatting back and forth now for a while.
Hey, Mark just called. He's all excited.
And copy on that. Yeah, too bad he ain't able to listen in. That'd be really impressive then.
Mark said, keep on trucking.
Copy on the keep on trucking.
Oh no, he said, keep on clucking.
Keep on clucking. That's because he says I'm a mud duck, come on.
Yeah, you're still hitting me real good down up this way.
Yeah, you're sounding real choice yourself. I'm here between two farm fields right now. still didn't scratch a bar on me, but you're loud and clear.
Yeah, Mark said if you kept on going south on 81, I'd probably be able to hear you a little ways, like 10 miles further even.
Yeah, copy that. I'd say you'd probably lose me there for a little bit, but probably once I get down towards Harrisburg, where it kind of like levels off, you know, and kind of like the hills are further away, I think we would still be able to continue talking yet.
Are you getting near the dump site yet?
Yeah, I'm probably like 3 minutes from the dump site. I gotta go around an S-bend and then up a steep hill, and when I climb that steep hill, the dump site's right off on the right-hand side of the steep hill.
Yeah, give me a shout when you set the brake on the truck.
Copy on that.
Jason. Jason.
Go ahead, Scott.
I just want to check. You're not parked yet, are you?
I just came around that fence and I'm down like in a little hole, and I'm right about to pull the big hill here where I gotta go to.
Copy, pulling the big hill. I think I heard you say something.
Static right now. It's not even registered. Like the little bit of noise I have is not even registering on my meter.
Hey, Jason. Jason.
Yeah, it's probably a combination of your coax and getting the antenna set up. That's why I said, you know, once we get all that set up, you'll be golden.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
You just hit me with 2 bars.
Copy on the 2 bars. Yeah, you're hitting me between a 1 and a 3, so I'd say you're at 2 bars here too.
Are you at the dump? Are you on the dump site?
Yes, I am. I'm on the dump site.
Did you set your parking brake?
Sure did.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to stop the recording. I got to get home.
Copy on that. Alrighty. Yeah, if you get a chance to upload it or whatever, let me know what you name it and whatnot. I want to give it a listen later on then when I have some time.
Mark said to have a safe night.
Alright, will do. Tell him to have himself a good evening too.
He said thanks for participating in my receiver demonstration.
Copy on that. The CB Nazi CB demonstration.
Well, I'm going to hit the stop button. I think we did enough.
Copy. Alright. Enjoy the rest of your evening there. We'll catch up with you later on. Stogie 300 and this fine tune, Striker 955. Mud Duck, Kenworth Dump Bucket. We're out.